What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today, today, boy, we hit ourselves a home run. Check it out. Well, guys, I don't even know where to start because I've been saying for a few weeks now, and it's cost me a couple bucks here and there, holding on too long. And then last week, I said to myself, you know what? We're going to scale this back. I scaled my size down just a little bit, and then I started setting the bulk of my profit right on the first move of most of the small caps I was trading, as well as I started trading options again, just because small caps were dead. They weren't making big moves. So I was holding on to plays a little bit longer than I should, and it was costing me to not, do as well. So last week I changed that up, but then on Friday we had SES, and you saw I traded SES, and you saw that I sold the bulk of my position on the very first pop. On that one, and then I didn't even trade it in the afternoon when it made the huge push. But SES told us one thing: shorts are getting squeezed, momentum is shifting, Monday has to be on high alert, and we gotta watch it as well as sympathy plays. And today, well, check it out. Today we had some real big moves. I have a real nice trade on SES, and it's recorded live. I'm going to show that to you. My last take profit on SES was over $4 a share, so you're going to want to stick around. But this morning so far, check out the leading runners here on my scanner: BIMI, SES, and UMA, YUMA. BIMI is up 197%. I actually saw a stock when it was at $2 and change. And SES is up another 162%. Remember, this stock SES was at $3 and change. I traded it at $3 and change. As a matter of fact, I remember my last take profit on Friday, or my biggest take profit on Friday, was at $3.70 something cents on SES, and it's trading at $13.73 today. So we're having some real big moves. These are my trade idea scanners. If you want to know more about them or want a coupon code, check out my the link in the description section below. It'll have the link to trade ideas plus the coupon code for you, 15% off. So now SES this morning, I was hoping it would open up and pull in. I was hoping it would really pull in right off the bell. It didn't. It started to kind of trade sideways here above VWAP. It looked really bullish, and then it broke under VWAP and it faded it all the way down from a high of about 1070 all the way down to a low of 781. So it's quite the pullback. However, when we bounced off of this 780 area right here, let me show you on the daily, on the intraday here, what that looks like. Right here's the low of day. It was support earlier in pre-market right there, and it was support in after hours, give or take, yesterday. So we knew this area to be an intraday support, as well as it was a slight bit of a support on the daily. Let's see here. So here's the line. Let's move it in. Come on. Here we go. See? It was resistance. I'm sorry. Here, here, here. Kind of broke through it here for, a nice move, and then took it back. And then here. So we knew this area of this 750 to 780 area to be an area of support. Past resistance, so current support, or should be new support on the stock itself. So when we had that pull in here and we bounced off of it, I said I have to get back into this. So I jumped into this stock at, let's see here, orders. Okay, so my first buy on this was at 7. Damn it, where'd it go? Sorry, 837. Okay, so that's where I'm in. I'm in at 837 on it. And then I added some more at 873. And I added more at 927. And then I immediately started to scale out and unwind the position. We're getting a nice little pullback here. Looks like it's about to halt. Looks like it's about to halt. It should halt. Let's see. There it is. It's coming, I believe. Yeah, that's halted. There we go. We're halted. Halted on the downside. That's never a good thing for momentum. However, SES is not done yet. Okay, SES could easily pull it all the way back down here to $10 and change and trap another wave of shorts and then squeeze them out in the afternoon. So I'm definitely going to be watching this. So anyways, I got in here, and I started to add as we, like bounced around here, this area a little bit. And then when we broke over VWAP, I added my final piece. And then I started to unwind and take profits as we squeezed. I think I held the bulk of my position into this first halt. And then I sold some out of the halt, and I just continued doing that. I even held through this pullback here, and my final take profit is up here. Now, let me grab the recording of this so we can go over it. And as I do that, do me one quick favor. Smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel because you're going to love this trading. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you my orders here. My initial buy at $8.37. I added at $8.73. I added more at $9.25. Then I sold at $9.79, at $9.95. I sold at $11.20. I sold at $12.05. And then I sold my final piece from $9.25 at $13.32 for over $4 a share in profit there. This thing was just a monster of a mover. Let's grab the recording. Now this trade is long. Okay, this trade is long. This trade took almost a full hour to fully develop. As you can see, I start off. I love zero commissions, $0 commissions right now because I can scale in and out of these trades and not have to worry about commissions at all. So this is great. So I initially just bought 100 shares. I bought 100 shares here. I said, you know what? We had the bounce. Let's check if it's real. 100 shares. I buy 100 shares right there. And this trade's, like I said, almost an hour long. So we're definitely going to start fast forwarding here. And now we start to really bounce. Right there, I add another 100 shares because I'm saying, okay, the bounce is working. This is legit. This is real. The bounce is going to work. So I'm going to add another 100 shares. Now, my risk here, I'm risking 50 cents. So I'm not looking to have 1,000 shares here. I'm really not, because I don't want to risk $500 on the very first mover that we have here with continuation, because I don't know what's going to happen. We don't really know how strong everything is. So I don't really want to put a $500 risk on the table. It's just going to make me nervous and it's not going to let me trade properly. So while today isn't my biggest winner on dollar amount, it is one of my top 3 most professionally traded stocks ever. I traded this thing like a damn pro. So we start to get this move here. We see VWAP is resistance. So I'm like, okay, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. I want VWAP to show up as resistance. So if we get a pop or a VWAP, I'm going to add to my position. The only thing I regret here is that I didn't add a little bit more when we popped over VWAP. I added extremely carefully and very conservatively. So that's my only little regret here. I should have added more. Watch. Now we continue to, hold this 9 EMA. As you can tell, it's 9 EMA support. And we're squeezing between the 9 EMA and VWAP. Volume is very nice and strong. We got a quick little pop over VWAP. There. Let's see right. Where is it? Right there. We get that quick little pop. I'm up over $100 there. And you know what? I'm going to pause it right here real quick, guys. It pisses me off because sometimes you hear these gurus out there tell you, oh, if you want to make $100 on a trade, you got to have at least a minimum of 500 to 1,000 shares of the stock. That is the biggest bull crap I've ever heard in my life, and it only sets up new traders for failures, and they should be ashamed of themselves. I only have 200 shares there. I was up already over $100 on 200 shares. You just got to know how to trade. Sorry, guys, for that rant, but I hate when I hear that. We continue holding the 9 EMA. VWAP is clear resistance. We start to get that little pop right there. I add. Right there's where I add 100. I really should have added another 200 shares, bringing me to 400 shares. I really should have. But I only add 300 shares. Now, I'm just going to tell you, I made $500 and $500 and a little bit on just 300 shares. For all these furus out there that say, oh, you need 500 shares to 1,000 shares to make $100, they're full of crap, because I made $500 on 300 shares today. A little bit over $500 on 300 shares today. So we're going to walk through this trade here. and see as I begin to unwind. So I'm already in 300 shares. Cost basis at this time is an average of $8.79. I'm already up almost $300 right here and there. Okay. Right there, I take off 100 shares. Right there, I take off 100 shares at $9.79 from my $8.37 entry. So that's well over $1 a share win on those first 100 shares. I have 200 shares now. We're up here testing the previous, the high of day. Okay, we're up there testing the high of day. Volume is increasing very nicely. Now we have reconvened in here. We have the 9 EMA, VWAP, and $9 all lined up here on nice increase in volume. Okay, I've already sold another 100 shares, so I'm down to 100 shares at this point. Okay, and now we get halted. I'm already up very nice on the day just by setting those 200 shares that I had. Okay, I'm already up. I'm already up, what, like, I don't know, 200 and something dollars on just those 200 shares, maybe 300 bucks, I don't know. I'm up nicely on that. So now my stop is right here. And my new average is right here at 925. Okay, so this is perfect. Now we're getting halted. Now, huge volume increasing, halted up at the high of the day. I'm thinking, you know what, this thing might just gap up. It might just halt, resume over $11, push to 12, halt again, and we have that kind of action. Unfortunately, we don't have exactly that kind of action. Sorry about that, guys. This video is going to be a little bit long because, well, there's a lot going on in this trade. We halt, and then we resume, and we resume with a gap down. And I was like, well, that's some bull crap right there. I really thought we were going to gap up. However, look at that action. We hold that $10 in the 9 EMA area, and we push up over $10. I immediately sell another 50 shares. Mind you, I sold those 50 shares at, let's see here. I sell those 50 shares at $11.20. Look at it. You see it? Yeah, look at it right there. At $11.20 is where I sell those shares from $9.25. I just sold 50 shares for over $2 or right around $2 a share profit. That's another 100 bucks I just booked right there. It's like I just took out another 100 crisp bill and put it in my wallet. Now I have 50 shares from $9.25 and we're trading up over $11.40. So now we halt again. I'm thinking we should, the same thing. I'm thinking resume, gap up over 12 and push. Look at that. I immediately take off another 25 shares. Yeah, I'm taking it apart. I'm making each share work for me. So I have 50 shares. Wait, yeah, I have 50 shares. I take off 25 shares right there at 12.05. From $9.25 to $12.05. And yeah, I'm going to use a calculator. That's $2.80 a share on 25 shares. That's another 70 bucks in my pocket. And we continue to push. Now I'm thinking I want to take profit over 13. I really wanted 14, but ideally I had seen some resistance on the daily at 13.39. Let me bring the daily over here for you. This is why I love, trading a plan like this, because I already had all these lines drawn up before the market even opened. Here we go. 13.50 is this prior resistance area here, and I had seen some others at I believe 13.39. I know I saw it somewhere, but this line is drawn here at 13 in the 13.50s. Okay, what's the high of this candle? See if it'll tell me. Okay, it's not gonna tell me. But whatever. That high is in the 13.50s. So I'm thinking to myself, if I can get some 13.30s out there, happy camper. Hey, that's over $4 a share. Okay, so 13. Where was my last exit? 13.32 from $9.25. That's $4.07 a share on my last take profit on a measly 25 shares. Okay, that's over 100 bucks on 25 shares. Oh, but the gurus want to tell you need a 500 to 1,000 shares to make $100. I just made over $100 in 25 shares on my last 25 shares. All right. So we get the little push. And then we start pulling it back. But I'm saying to myself, I don't need to panic about anything here. I'm already up $400 on the day. I'm sorry, 300 and change on the day. And I have the 9 EMA up here at $11. We have this previous halt price right here. Everything's about to line up. I want to see that hold as support. If we hold that as support, I even considered adding back to my position when I saw it holding support. But I said, no, this is the first mover. Let's not get fancy. Let's continue trading exactly what we have. We get that quick pull into that area. The 9 EMA holds it up as support. The previous halt price holds up as support. And then we get a real big move. Check it out. Boom. Right over $13. And we halt. And then I said to myself, well, damn it, this is, with that volume increase and with how we bounced off of this area, this has to open up and gap up over $14 and get a push going. And can you believe it still doesn't? Let's look at that. It pulls it in one more time and then it pushes. And I take my final take profit right there at $13.32. For over $4 a share in profit, bringing me up to a nice $400+ day, which means I hit a home run. Because if you remember, I always tell you anything under $100 is a bunt, a single is $100, a double is $200, a triple is $300, and anything over $300 to $400-500 is a home run for me. So while I didn't have the $1,000 day I would have wanted. My risk was too big. I wasn't willing to take the more share size because I had a 50-cent risk on my initial entry, but I traded my plan perfectly, and I had myself a very nice $500 day. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. A very nice $500 day in total, right? From my first entry all the way to my last exit. Let me see here. I'll tell you right now. I had myself a nice $530 day. Doesn't get any better than that for me, and I'm super stoked. So let me know how you did today. Did you catch a piece of this SES? Oh, look, remember when I told you that we would... Look, it gapped down a little bit, and then it just taking it right back up after that halt. SES, keep it on watch. Let me know how you did today. Did you trade SES? Did you trade BIMI or YUMA? Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Smash that like button for me for a nice home run day, and I'll catch you on the next one.